Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Please create the project. How to create the project, friends? How to create the project? Integrated terminal. I want to open the integrated terminal. After opening the integrated terminal, how to create the project?
ng new.
New project name. The project name is the test app. It will take some time to create the project. It will take some time to create the project. Any queries parallelly? I think it will take some time here. Anyone want to ask the question?
Yes, Amba.
Yeah.
One thing we just I want to say. Whenever you are going to start any new session for UI, for MongoDB, for AWS, so please ping in group also so
Why
that
not?
we can decide.
Every class I'm pinging na, not only this one, every class Angular 1.x or Node, Angular 5, React.js, anything, whatever I started here, definitely.
Right. Thank you.
Is the project created successfully? Yes, the project created successfully. Already we implemented yesterday here. Not an issue. Let me go through the one more thing. New project we need to create. ng, how to switch to project, cd space, test tab. Fine. Try to see this one. Let me create the, what we need to create. We need to create the one TS file. Let me create the TS file. New file. New file already yesterday we discussed it here. My dot component dot ts. How to create the my dot component dot ts? Guys, can I tell how to create the my dot component dot ts? I wanted to create it. How to create it? Import. Import what we need to import? Component.
Component.
Import component. Import component. Import component from. Import component from at the rate angular. At the rate angular slash what we need to place. At the rate angular slash
Core.
core. Next one. How to use the component. At the rate component. I want to use the component. How to use the component? At the rate component. In at the rate component, just to place the selector. Which selector? My app. Let me place the my app here. Next one is the what we need to place template URL. Which template URL? Dot slash what we need to place my dot component dot html. Let me place the my dot component dot html. How to export the class? Export class. Which class? The class is the my component. Export class my component. Take one variable. Which variable? Private data variable. Of which type? Any type. Initialize with the help of constructor. I want to initialize with the help of constructor. How to initialize? The start data equal to do the REST API data. Please do the copy paste of REST API data. Whatever the data is there, that data I want to do the copy paste. Whatever the REST API data is there, this REST API data I want to do the copy paste. Copy this one, and we need to copy this one, and we need to paste here. Complete data we need to do the copy paste. Which HTML we need to create? My dot tushara. Which HTML we need to create? My dot component dot HTML. The HTML file is the which HTML file? My dot component dot HTML. My dot component dot HTML. In my dot component dot HTML, already you know the table tag. Can you tell the table tag? Already you know the table tag. Can you tell the table tag? Please tell me the table tag. Can you tell the table tag here? Table. Ah, in the table what we need to place yesterday code here, but I created the new project today. Table align equal to what we need to place center. Next one is the what we need to place. We need to place the cell padding. Cell padding equal to what we need to place. Cell padding equal to 5 pixels. Next one is the what we need to place. We need to place a cell spacing. Cell spacing equal to what we need to place 5 pixels. Next one border equal to what we need to place 2 pixels. Next one style equal to what we need to place font size. Font size equal to 20 pixels we need to place. Font equal to text size equal to 20 pixels we need to place. Next one, let me take the table body. I want to take the table header, not the table body, table header. Let me take the table header. In the table header, I want to apply the background color. For the table header, I want to apply the background color. Style equal to what we need to place background color. Background color equal to which color we need to place the gray color. Can I take the table header? Take the table header. Table header, what we need to place? Name we need to place. Table header, next one. What is next one we need to place? Capital we need to place. Table header, which table header? The table header is the, we need to place the flag we need to place. Let me place the flag here. Next one. After completing this one, we will do something here. After completing this one, we will do something here. What we will do here? Yeah, after completing this one, we will do something here. What we will do here? And here we need to go for the table body. Take the table body here. Can I take the table row? Take the table row. Under the table row, which directive we need to take? ng for. Ng for equal to what we need to place? Let x of data. Can I take the table column? Please take the table column. I want you to take the table column. TD what we need to place? X dot what we need to place? Name. Next one is the TD what we need to place? X dot. Next one is the capital. TD X dot capital we need to place. Next one is the, please meet it here. Yeah, next one. Just to take the one more TD. We need to take the one more TD here. We need to take the one more TD. TD what we need to take? Which tag we need to take? Image tag we need to take. Let me take the image tag. Image width equal to what we need to place? 100 pixels. Next one, height equal to we need to place the 50 pixels. Next one is the src equal to what we need to place? Src equal to x dot flag. Src equal to we need to place the x dot flag we need to place it here. Let me place the x dot flag here. Next one, after completing this one, let me go to the one more thing. Please create our own module. I want to create our own module. How to create our own module? Can anyone tell here how to create our own module? My dot Niranjan, my dot module.ts file. Niranjan, how to create our own module? I wanted to create our own module. How to create our own module? Can I import ng module? Can I import ng module, Niranjan? Can you speak out? Import. What we need to import? Import. What we need to import? We need to create our own module. Which module? Ng module. Import ng module from location @angular slash what we need to place core @angular slash core. Next one. Is it a main module or child module? Is it a main module or child module? Whatever the module you are creating, is it a main module or a child module? It's a child module. How to represent the child module? I wanted to represent the child module. How to represent the child module? With the help of what? Common module. If a
Common
common
module.
if a common module present, you may feel like it's a child module. At the rate
Child module.
angular slash what we need to place common. If the common module present, you may feel like he's the child person. Next one, what we need to do? Component. Which component? Which component we need to import? Import. What is the name of component? The name of
My
component.
component.
The name of component is the my component. May know the location. From which location we need to import? Dot slash my dot component. How to use ng module? I wanted to use
At the
ng
rate
module. How
ng
to use ng
module.
module? ng module. Fine. Here can I pass the JSON object? Yes, let me pass the JSON
Yes.
object. Export the class. How to export the class? Export class. Which one? Export class
My module.
my module. Simply we need to place the my module here. Export class my module we need to place. How many arrays are there? How many
4
arrays?
arrays.
4 arrays are there. First one, exports. Under the exports, what we need to place? Under the exports, what
My
we need to
component.
place? My component we need to place. Under the exports, we need to place the my component. Next one, what we need to do? Next one is the, and here we need to place the imports. Under the imports, what we need to
Imports.
place? Under the imports,
Common module.
common module we need to place. Next one, do we have any services here? No services.
No.
So keep the empty here. Next one, here what we have? Exports we have
Exports.
here. Which one you need to export? Which one you need to export? My component. I want to
My
export the my
component.
component here. What is the name of a module? What is the name of this module? The name of this
My
module is the my
module.
module or not? Can I import it to main
Yes.
module? My module. I want to import it to main module. Whatever the module is there, this module, I want to import it to main module. How to import it to main module? I want to import it to main module. How to import it to main module? Let me import it to main module. Who is the main module? Who is the main module?
App.module.ts.
App.module.ts file. Can I import it here? Can I import it here? Why not we can import it here? How to import it here? Import what we need to import? Import my module from go ahead now. Dot slash my dot module.
My dot module.
All the modules we need to place into this the module or not. All the modules you need to register into why declaration
In, to
component.
register the components.
Yeah, why imports?
Uh, the list of imports.
Why imports to register the modules. Modules.
Okay.
Why providers?
To register the
Services. Why
service
imports? To register the modules.
modules.
What is this one? Module.
My module.
Module na. So
Okay.
where to place? Under the imports.
Imports.
Yes. Which component I am bootstrapping? Like which component I am bootstrapping? App component.
My
App component. Who is the HTML for the app component? App.component dot HTML. Yeah. Call,
HTML.
call your selector. What is your selector? What is your selector? My app. Clear na? Fine. Like I explain this one here. What I am doing here. I will highlight the code. Please tell me here. What do you call? What do you call this line? What do you call? Naranjan, what do you call that line? Whatever the line is there, line number 6. What do you call? Importing the
My module.
my module. Where you placed?
Under the imports.
Because it's a module. Because it's a module, so we place it here. Fine. Which component we are bootstrapping in main component?
App component.
Who is the HTML? Who is the HTML?
App.component.html.
App.component.html. Which selector I am calling? My component selector. I am calling one selector. The selector is the my component selector. Just to try to say this one. Here we have the one selector. Here we have the one selector. What is the selector? My app. That my app I called in app component.html. That is a rule. Fine. ng server hyphen open.
But we were calling it in index.html, isn't it, Samba?
No,
Before we were calling.
no, we can't call directly here. Instead of calling in the index.html file, I wanted to place into where? App component. App component I wanted to bootstrap. Indirectly, what is the flow means? Which component you are bootstrapping? Which component you are
App
bootstrapping?
component.
App component indirectly calling my component. Catch my point or not? You are bootstrapping the app component. App component calling which component? App component calling one more component. Which component? My component.
My.
Yes. Now we got the answer or not? Now we got the answer. The complete data I displayed in the form of a what? The complete data I displayed in the form of a table. Fine. Let me go for the enhancement of this application. Can anyone ask the question? Anyone have any question in this area? Anyone here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Samba.
Go ahead.
How this is calling?
How?
How is calling for app component?
One second. Please open the app module. Fine. Which component I'm bootstrapping?
It's app component.
App component. Who is the HTML for the app component? Who is the HTML? App.component.html. In app.component.html, which selector I am calling? My app. My app means what? Go ahead.
My component.
My component. It is indirectly relating the my component. That is a flow here. That is internal flow. Sumita,
Okay.
getting now? Fine. But
So
you
why don't we place directly my component instead of calling app
just wait.
component?
Just wait here. We will check that one. Okay, the reason is the because child module components may not available to main module. Because of that reason, I'm not. Because index.html is there. Index.html available to whom? App module. Index.html may not available to whom? My module. Understand? Catch my point or not? Please try to catch me. Who is the main person? My module or app module?
App
App
module.
module.
Index.html directly available to whom? App module. Index.html may not available to whom?
My
My
module.
module.
My module. So because of that reason, I may not call directly. Clear now? Understanding the logic now? For example,
Okay.
the series one. You joined for the Angular course. I'm directly available for you to take the classes here. Can I available to your brother or sister? No. But your brother and sister internal link to you. You are linked to me. Am I right or not? Here also same thing, same application here. Index.html. Give me the second friends. Charge right. Index.html. Index.html directly available to main person, not the child person. Index.html directly available to main person, not the child person here. Am I right or not? Fine. Here let me go for the one more concept. The concept is the route guards concept. Fine. Let me go for the one more concept. The concept is the route guards concept here. See this one.
Samba, one
Yeah.
question.
Go ahead.
Can't we create main module?
Can't we create
Main module.
main module in the sense? Main module in the sense? Already app module is the main module. Na? App module is the
Like that,
main module.
can't create any
No, I think
module.
per application we have the only one module. Per application we have only one module,
This application app module is the main
main
module.
module. We can't create the two modules as the main module.
Whatever we create, that will be child module.
Yes, exactly. Fine.
Default.
Yes, fine. Guys, let me go for the one more thing. The one more thing is the here This is the main page. Friends, can you tell the main page here? This is the main page here. Let me go for the main page here. I wanted to create the main page here. Let me create the main page. 1 second here. It's a stuck. Fine. This is the main page, friends. In this main page, assume this one. What is the name of main page? The name of main page is the index.component.html. Sumit, am I right or not? Index.component.html. In index.component.html, here I have the two hyperlinks. Here how many hyperlinks are there? Here I have the two hyperlinks. The first hyperlink is the, may know the first hyperlink? The first hyperlink is the page_1. The second hyperlink is the, rather what is the second hyperlink? The second hyperlink is the lazy, not the page 2. I wanted to place the lazy. The first hyperlink is the page_1. The second hyperlink is the lazy. Let me place the lazy here. Fine. Whenever we click the page 1, I wanted to navigate to one more page. Which page? I wanted to navigate to one more page here. The page is the, which page we need to see? I wanted to navigate to
Page
one more page here.
component.
The page is the page1 dot, page1 dot what we need to place? Component dot page1 dot, the next one is the component dot html. Page1 dot component dot html here. Fine. Whenever we click the lazy, I wanted to pointing to module. Which module? Not the component here. Now I wanted to pointing to one module. The module is the my module here. Niranjan, can you tell the flow here? Which one we need to discuss here? What is the name of HTML? Index dot component dot HTML. How many hyperlinks are there? Two hyperlinks. What is first hyperlink? Page_1. What is second hyperlink? Lazy. Whenever we click the page_1, I wanted to navigate to which page? Page1.component.html. Whenever we click the lazy, Karthik, I wanted to navigate to which module? My module. Coming to myself, I wanted to navigate to one more module. The module is the my module here. Fine. In a page one, I wanted to bind one variable. The variable is the which variable? I wanted to bind one variable. The variable is the variable one. I wanted to bind one variable. The variable is the variable_1. Fine. Here I wanted to place one more hyperlink. Which hyperlink we need to place? I wanted to place one more hyperlink. The hyperlink is the child one. Whenever we click the child one, I wanted to navigate to one more page. I wanted to navigate to one more page here. Which page? The page is the child1.component.html. I wanted to navigate to one more page. The page is the child1.component.html. I wanted to navigate to one more page here. The page is the child1.component.html. It is binding one variable. Which variable? The variable is the, which variable it is binding? Variable 2. It is binding one variable here. The variable is the variable 2. Tushara, can you please explain the complete diagram? Whatever the diagram is there, can you please explain this diagram here?
Yeah.
Please go ahead here.
We have one main page.
Yeah, what is the name of main page? Index dot?
Index.component.html.
Yes. How many
In the main
hyperlinks?
page, we have two hyperlinks, page 1 and lazy.
Yes.
When we click the page 1, we should redirect to one more page, that is page1.component.html.
HTML. Yes.
When we click,
Page
when
one
we
binding
click
which
the
variable?
lazy,
Page one binding which variable?
variable 1
Page one
and
contain
one
which
more
hyperlink?
URL, that is
Child one.
child 1.
Whenever we
When
click
we
the
click
child
the
one. Hmm.
child 1, it should redirect to child1.component.html,
Yes.
and child 1 page should bind variable 2.
Yes.
in index.component.html we have one more hyperlink, that is lazy. Once we click the lazy, we should load one module, that is my module.
Yeah, whatever the module we developed, that module I wanted to load here. Fine, guys, just say this one. My module contain how many images, Niranjan? My module contain how many images? Nearly 50 images. If I load all the 50 images at a booting time, what happen? Guys, you need to respond here because somebody respond here. If I load all the 50 images, how many images are there? 50 images are there. If I load all the 50 images at a booting time, what happened automatically?
Performance issue.
Automatically,
Performance issue will be.
exactly, booting time will be increased and performance issues will be raised. Am I right or not? Yeah, automatically booting time will be increased here, performance issues will be raised here. So I wanted to load my module on demand. At the booting time, I don't want to load. At a booting time, I don't want to load. On demand, on demand, I want to load my module. That concept, what do you call, means that concept we can call lazy loading. Fine. Tushara, what is meant by
Lazy
lazy
loading.
loading? What is meant by lazy loading? Tushara, what is meant by lazy loading? Loading module
On
on demand.
on demand.
Loading module on demand, we can call lazy loading. Automatically what happen? Booting time will be decreased. Automatically what happen? Application performance will be increased. That concept we can call lazy loading here. Please remember that concept here. Fine. One more thing here. Fine. Here, how many main routings are there? Tushara, how many main routings are there? Only
Two
one
main
routing.
route.
Only one page one. It's a module. It's a module routing.
Okay.
Only one routing is there. Which routing? Page one. To enter into main routing, you need to take one permission. The permission is the which permission? Can
Inactive.
activate permission.
Can activate.
Yeah. To enter into main routing, we need to take one permission. The permission is the can activate permission. Fine. Can anyone tell here what is can activate? To enter into main routing, we need to take one permission. The permission we can call can activate permission here. Fine. Next one. To enter into lazily loaded module. To enter into lazily loaded module, we need to take one more permission. The permission is the can load permission. To enter into lazily loaded module, yeah, to enter into lazily loaded module, here we have the one more module. Which module we have here? Lazily loaded module here. To enter into lazily loaded module, we need to take one more permission. The permission is the which permission we need to take here? The permission is the can load permission here. Can load permission. To enter into lazily loaded module, we need to take one more permission. The permission is the can load permission here. Fine. One more pointer. To leave main routing. Here main routing is there. To leave main routing, we need to take one more permission. The permission is the which permission? Can deactivate permission. Here we need to take one more permission. The permission is the can deactivate permission here. To leave main routing. In order to leave the main routing, we need to take one more permission. The permission is the can deactivate permission here. Fine. After that, to enter into child module, to enter into child routing, not the module. To enter into child routing, we need to take one more permission.
Can activate child.
Can activate child here, and here we need to take one more permission. The permission is the which permission? The permission is the can activate child here. Can activate child. Observe this one. To enter into child routing, we need to take one more permission. The permission is the can activate child. Like by seeing this diagram, can you please expand here? Please tell me here totally how many permissions are there? 4 permissions. What is first permission? Leka, what is first permission? Can activate permission. What is can activate? Tushara, what is can activate? To enter into
Main routing.
enter into main
To
route.
enter into
To
the main
enter into
routing,
main
we
route,
need a permission.
we need a permission. That permission is the can activate permission. To leave main routing, one
Can
more time, can
deactivate.
deactivate. To enter into child routing, to enter
Can
into
activate child.
can activate child here. To enter into lazily loaded module,
Can
Can
load.
load.
here. Nearly 4 permissions are there. Am I right or not? Fine. How to implement this one? I want to implement this one. How to implement this one means, let me go for the step by step here. The step by step is the steps to implement the route guards. Steps to implement the route guards. See this one. Save it here. Step number one is the step number one. Generate the components by using following command. Under which module you need to generate? App module or not? How many components we need to generate here? By seeing this diagram, can you tell here how many components we need to generate? Niranjan, speak out. How many components we need to generate by seeing this diagram? First one is the anyone
P.
here? Index component. Next one is the
Page
page
1,
one
child
component.
1.
Next one is the child one component. Here nearly 3 components we need to generate. Under which module? App module.
App module.
How to generate here? Ng G C which one? Index
Index.
hyphen module. On which module? App module. Under the app module only, I want to generate the index component. Under the app module only, I want to generate the index component. Fine. Next command. Tushara, next command. Ng G C page one. What is the command? Module. Under which module? App module. Under the app module, I want to generate the page one. Please generate the child one also. Ng G C Ng G child one hyphen module. Which module?
Module.
Hyphen module. Which module? App module. Fine. Please try to see this one here. You need to see this one here. Let me do that one here. How to do that one here? Go ahead. Ng G C Ng G C which one?
Index.
Hyphen module. Which module? App dot module. Yes, automatically index component will be generated. Fine. Next one, friends. Ng G C page one hyphen module hyphen what we need to place? Hyphen what we need to place? App dot module. Page one will be generated.
No hyphen, right? App dot module.
Yeah, here no hyphen here. Just to remove this one. App module. Automatically page one will be generated. Please generate the child one. How to generate the child one here? And here we need to generate the child one here. Let me generate the child one here. I want to generate the child one here. Please generate the child one. Ng G C child one. Automatically child one will be created here. Fine. Totally how many modules are generated? 3 modules. Index component, page one component, child one component here. Fine. Page one binding which variable? Guys, page one binding which variable?
Where one?
Variable one. Page one binding one variable. The variable is the variable one here. Which HTML we need to open? Which HTML we need to open? Just to take that node point also. The node point is the, what is the node point here? Page one component. Binding which variable? Variable one. Next node point. Take the next node point here. Child one component. Binding. Binding which variable? Variable two. Child one component binding one more variable. The variable is the variable two. Tushara, which HTML I need to open? Page one dot component dot html. Page one dot component dot html here. In page one dot component dot html, which variable? Tell me the variable.
Variable one.
Color, red color. Next one is the, we need to place the variable one here. Please initialize the variable one. Who will initialize the variable one? How to
Page one
initialize
dot
the,
component dot ts.
yeah, page one dot component dot ts. Please go for the page one dot component dot ts here. In a page one dot component dot ts, what we need to place? Private. What we need to place? Variable one.
Variable
Which type?
1.
String type. Who must initialize? Constructor.
Constructor.
How constructor can initialize? The start variable one equal to the start variable one equal to what we need to place? The start variable one equal to we need to place the I am from what? I am from page one component. I am from page one component. Something we need to place here. Fine. Please go to the child one. Which HTML we need to open? Which HTML?
Child1 dot component dot html.
Child1 dot component dot html. Please open the child1 dot component dot html. Child1 dot component dot html binding which variable? Binding which
Variable 2.
variable 2. It is binding one variable. The variable is the variable 2. It is binding one variable. The variable is the variable 2 here. Just apply the some color here. I want to apply the some color here. Which color we need to apply? Style equal to color colon. Which color? Color colon. We need to place the one more color here. The color is the green color here. H1 style equal to color colon green color here. Fine. After that, we will do something here. Please initialize the variable 2. Who must initialize the variable 2? Child1 dot
Child1 dot component
component.
dot ts.
Coming to child1 dot component dot ts must initialize the variable 2. How he can initialize here? Private variable 2 of which type? String type. Of which type here? String type. Please initialize the variable 2. How to initialize the variable 2? The start variable 2. The start variable 2 equal to what we need to place? The start variable 2 equal to I am from what? I am from child1
Child1 component.
something we need to place. I am from child1 component something we need to place. This is the way to create the page 1 component and child1 component here. Fine. Next one. In this diagram, Leka, what is the next step? Components are ready. Page 1 component ready, child1 component ready. What is the next step? Hyperlinks. Hyperlinks. How many hyperlinks? How many hyperlinks? Page 1 hyperlink, lazy
And
hyperlink,
lazy.
and child1 hyperlink. Location of page 1 and lazy. Go ahead.
Index
Location.
dot component
Index
dot html.
HTML. Location of child1. Location of child1 inside the page 1 dot
Page1
component
component
dot
dot
html. That is a step number 2. Step number 2 is the what is step number 2 means? Step number 2 is the define the define the router define the router links. Step number 2 is the define the router links. Rather, which HTML I need to open? Router links. Which HTML I need to open? Main HTML. Main of the main HTML. Main HTML index dot component dot html. In index dot component dot html, what we need to do? In index dot component dot html, what we need to do? How many hyperlinks we need to take? 2 hyperlinks. What is first hyperlink? Anchor tag. Anchor tag, what we need to place? Router link equal to anchor tag. Router link equal to what we need to place? What we need to place? Slash page 1. Slash page 1 here. Next one is the can I take the bold tag? Take the bold tag here. Next one is the we need to place the page 1. Fine. Can I take the so many tab spaces? Let me take the so many tab spaces. N number of tab spaces we need to take. Let me take the so many tab spaces. Can I take the one more hyperlink? Take the one more hyperlink. How to take the one more hyperlink? Anchor tag, router link equal to anchor tag, router link equal to Niranjan, what we need to place? One more hyperlink. Which hyperlink? Lazy. One more hyperlink we need to place lazy here. And here we need to place the bold tag we need to place. Bold tag we need to place. Next one is the we need to place the lazy. Next one is the and here we need to place the one more thing here. Next one is the we need to place the one more thing here. What we need to place? Simply we need to place the router outlet here. Simply we need to place the one more thing here. The one more thing is the router outlet here. Can I open the page 1? Please open the page 1. Tushara, which page we need to open? Page 1 dot component dot page 1 dot component dot html. How to take the hyperlink? I want you to take the hyperlink here. How to take the hyperlink? Tell me.
Router link.
How to take
Anchor
the
tag.
anchor tag? Anchor tag, what we need
Router
to place? Anchor tag,
Router link.
place the router link equal to anchor tag, router link.
Child1.
What we need to place? We need to place the one more thing here. What we need to place here? Simply we need to place the child 1. Anchor tag, router link equal to we need to place the child 1. Next one is the we need to place the bold tag here. Next one is the we need to place the child one here. Fine. How to hold the template? I want you to hold the template. How to hold the template?
Router
With a
outlet.
router outlet here. We need to hold the template here. How to hold the template means router outlet here. With the help of router outlet, we can hold the template. Whatever the template is there, that template we can hold it here. That's it. This is the way to create the router links. Fine. Guys, please tell me here. Coming to this session, how many things I completed in this diagram? In this diagram, what we completed? I created the anyone here. Anyone please explain. In the tomorrow session, I will complete the whole diagram. Can you tell here what is step number one? Sumit, what is step
We
number
have
one?
created the components under app module.
How many components? Two components. What is
Three
first? What is first three components? What is first
three
component? Index component.
index,
Page
What is next component?
one.
Page one component. What is
page
next
one,
component? Child one component.
child,
Page one binding which variable?
variable one,
Child one binding which variable?
variable two,
How many hyperlinks?
uh,
Three. How many
three hyperlinks.
three hyperlinks here? Am I right or not? Location of page one lazy. Location of page one under lazy.
Index.component.html.
Location of child one.
Page one.component.html.
That's it. I completed up to now here. Guys, please watch the video up to now. Up to this project you need to create here. In the tomorrow session, I will complete the whole diagram. Whatever the diagram is there, this diagram I will complete in the tomorrow session. Tomorrow is the last class for the single page application here. After completing the single page application, we will see the remaining applications. Okay, na? Thank you, friends, and tomorrow we'll meet once again here. Within 1 hour or 1.5 hours, I will upload the recording also. Thank you, friends. Bye.